In today's video, I'm going to break down the best run in all of Madden 26 and show you how you can easily use it to beat every defense in the game. So, we're not only going to talk about this very specific run, but I'm also going to teach you guys how to do the speed boost glitch, how to get your receivers at running back, and actually a nice scheme around this run. This is probably the most toxic, annoying, yet hard to stop thing in the game right now. You want to use it. So first of all, what formation, what run are we going to look at? Well, we're going to be looking at the I form slot close, and the play we're going to look at is the HB stretch. You can find this in different books, but I would recommend Minnesota because Minnesota is going to allow us to audible into some very toxic shotgun formations, such as the gun bunch tight end. Now, I'm sure you guys are looking at this and you're wondering, well, how do you have Randy Moss at running back? So here's the trick. What you need to do is go into your depth chart and put Randy Moss as your gadget player, as you see here. He is 95 speed, and you'll see if his change of direction right now at 95, and just all his stats are absolutely crazy. He's the most explosive player by far in the game right now. He's a very solid like build player model. So once you set him in your depth chart, you can go ahead, flick the right analog stick to use the gadget at HB package, and it will put him in the game. Now, you could technically do this with any player, but Randy Moss is the best. Now, what's very crucial about this is knowing that, once you do this, you're going to essentially have three receivers, then your fullback, who's a running back. I have Shapeshifter here, he's really fast, and a tight end in the game. This means that this is technically now going to be three receiver personnel. So now I have the ability to audible to all sorts of different shotgun formations and really go crazy, which we'll get to later in the video. But first, how does this run work and how do you do the speed boost glitch? Well, before we get into that, if you're enjoying this content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop me a like on the video. We do daily videos each week. So this run is really good for a couple different reasons. The first thing is, you get two receivers to the left. And so if the defense is in man, like here we're in man 3-4 odd, you see that nobody is lined up outside of the tight end. You have to realize that pretty much everybody this year uses their coaching adjustments to put their safeties on close and pinch, right, for the depth and the width. And what that essentially is going to do, you guys can see here, close and pinch is what I got. That's going to make them lined up too far in the middle to even get to the outside. So if you see any sort of man defense, I mean, you see I didn't even do the speed boost there. Without even speed boosting, I mean, to the tight end side, this is a touchdown, right? And that's just simply because they're out leveraged over there. I'm not even doing, I mean, you definitely want to do the speed boost. Don't get me wrong. I'll show you how to do that in a second. But like, you really don't even need to get good yards. Now, how do you do the speed boost? Because I know that's what a lot of people are wondering. Most people don't really know how to do this consistently. So it's not that hard, but it does take a little bit of practice. Here's what I do.
Real quick, guys, if you want to dominate Madden 26 and win more games, check out my VIP membership on Sportsgamerz.com. This is where I post all my premium content, including all the offensive and defensive ebooks I release all year long, in addition to premium Madden Vault weekly tip updates. You will learn the proven strategies thousands of players have used to win more games, and over 99% of my members say that they win more games with my tips. Click the link in the description to join now and start winning more games today.
And off this stretch handoff, the best way to get it is exactly like that. So let me go ahead and show you guys in a replay how I did it. Okay, so the method I like to do to ensure I get the speed boost outside every time is when I snap the ball, I'm actually letting the computer take the first step, the first one or two steps up, okay? And once they take the first one or two steps up, that is when I immediately do a hard cut to the outside, holding down turbo. And you have to do this immediately. You have to be holding turbo while you do a hard cut to the outside, kind of just like that. And that's what allows you to get that speed boost to the outside. Now, you can see how explosive this is. Like with a 95 speed player, there is no way that they're going to get you, that you're just untouched. Now, yeah, you could just go, take the first couple steps up. yourself and then speed boost outside, but I like to let the computer do it. So what about zone? The defense probably won't keep playing man because that was just a cheat code as a free touchdown against man, right? Zone, you have some options. The first thing you can do,
If you want to learn how to make millions of coins to get all the best players on your Madden Ultimate Team, check out the Coin Authority on Sportsgamerz.com. Click the link in the description of this video and use coupon code COINS for 10% off your order.
is you could just run it to the right the same way we did before, and you can see like that's solid yards. Again, I'm not really looking to speed boost every time in this video. I'm just trying to show you how the run looks. It's still solid to the outside, as you guys can see here. Now, if you speed boost, yes, you will get more yards out there, but you don't even need to. I personally, against zone, though, I like to flick the right analog stick and run left because you're gonna have that. You're gonna have the twins receivers, and now you do have that corner outside the tight end. So, like, honestly, you have better numbers over here, and you guys can see I'm able to easily get outside, and once again, without even having a speed boost or anything, I'm able to get a touchdown. Now, if you did want to run this way, you could just motion this guy across, and because it's zone, the defender won't follow, and this almost turns it into like an I form close. And you can see, look at the speed boost. See how crazy that speed boost is? That you can get outside. Now, unfortunately, we didn't hold our block, but we still got like 3 or 4 yards, right? So, like, running to the left against zone can be a lot of crib shots, but it's still good running to the right too, especially if you add that extra blocker. Now, here's where this like scheme really gets crazy, right? You can start just audibling around. So what I'd recommend doing is setting some audibles in your bunch tight end because, well, I mean, this is this format or this playbook, I'm sorry, has a really good bunch tight end. Like they got spacing, they got whips, they got the RPO, they got mesh. They even have the auto motion plays like the cheat HV seam. I actually really like that play too. So like there is legitimately just a ton you can do, right? So imagine, first of all, you come out and you pretty much get a good read if they're in man or zone because you can tell like okay, like what is going on. Looking at the way the defense lines up, this is probably zone. So now because I'm using this package with my 3 receivers, well, guess what? Now I can just audible into bunch tight end, and I can abuse a lot of different things. I could go with the RPO, and when you do audible, by the way, your receiver will go to receiver, and your running back will go to running back. The receiver is only going to be at running back for the formation you come out in. When he audibles, he moves, but that's fine. Look, we got the RPO we can abuse. And the thing is, if you have Shapeshifter at fullback, the thing is, he can speed boost too on the low. He can do it too. So, Randy Moss and Shapeshifter right now are just completely unfair. So, you got the RPO, you got whips, which is a good play, these whip routes. You have spacing, and then, like I said, you have the RPO play. I'm sorry, not the RPO, the auto motion play. So I actually really like this auto motion play because this running back route at the backfield is crazy. If you guys would like to see some plays and setups that you can abuse with this audible into bunch side in, give me 250 likes on this video, and also like let me know in the comments. I need to see a bunch of people in the comments request it, and if we get that, we can look into some of the bunch tight end out of this playbook that you can audible into. Until next time, it's your boy Duke, and I'm out of here.